Yeah, we had a lot of frustration as far as our turnovers. Here we go again type stuff. And they're just trying so hard. They're trying hard to make the right play. And the frustration creeps in, and then the transition hoops start and the ball starts rolling down the hill that way. But I can't fault. I mean, the way that they're trying to share it, I get that part. We just got to clean it up. But I thought we did a much better job after that first quarter as far as, not turning it over. But the turnovers in the first quarter really, just put us in a bad way right from the start. Yeah. I mean, that's what they do. 70. That's a lot. But our finishing was okay tonight. Like we had, 24 for 49 in the paint, and they're big and they're strong and they contest. And we had a timeout where it was an emotional timeout, and we had to recalibrate as far as our physicality that we brought to the game, our intention that we brought to the game. And it was better after that. But, I don't know if it's back to back or whatever else, but we just needed to bring the right oomph to the game. Early second quarter, I think, maybe late first, something like that. Definitely. It's a concentration thing. Like it's 100% concentration. It's being either distracted by referees or missed shots or missed assignments on defense, and not having a next play mentality. So for sure. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. I mean, we make the mistakes that we would expect young people to make. Turnovers, poor execution, losing concentration, being distracted, disappointment and the result of disappointment. All those things are, for the most part, young guy things, but we're all doing it. So it's not just the young guys. For sure. Like he was one of the vocal guys during that timeout, and he, was after the offensive boards and defensive boards and making plays and driving. Like we try to push the ball, and he's one of our main guys who pushes the ball up the floor. So yeah, he's always one to do whatever we need. And, he was our leading rebounder tonight, but it wasn't just like waiting for rebounds. He went to go get them. That was great. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's, a guy trying to make the right play. It's a guy trying to make something happen. And we just need to trust that if we just make the simple play, it'll work out fine. And, they have so much want, and they have so much, pride that things aren't going well. They just want to do it, instead of kind of like trusting that it will end up the right way if we do it in a way that's simple and, not, turning the ball over all the time.
Mark Berman. Mark? All right, we'll move on to...
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
My internet just did something goofy. Stephen, do you have an update on Kevin Porter Jr.?
I don't. It was, same spot that he hurt the, last time, but I don't have an update.
And last question, Brian Bearfield.
Coach, you've been through multiple game losing streak like this on last year, and now you're in the midst of one again. What is the message to the players this year, and is it different from what you said last year?
mean, they're very different. I think, this is kind of, so the last year, the long streak was after a 7-game winning streak. And, we had so many injuries and we had so many just different things that kind of went along with that, including Christian Wood being injured. This streak is, different because right at the beginning of the season and we're trying to find ourselves and trust ourselves. The message is the same. It's the process. It's the work. It's the preparation. It's the trust. All of those things, and trusting that if we do things the right way, that we will get out of this streak. But, yeah, the message is pretty much the same, but the circumstances are different.